Ladies and gentlemen, the Mitchell High School class of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor the United States, please stand for the presentation of the colors by Mitchell High School Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, Color Guard.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Mitchell High School graduation ceremony. I would like to extend a special thank you to our choir, band, and orchestra. Our choir is directed by Miss Mary Manuel. Our band is directed by Mr. Andrew King. And our orchestra is directed by Miss Sabrina Ball. My name is Al Everett, and I'm the athletic director here at Mitchell High School. I have the honor of leading today's ceremony. Seniors, please know how sincerely honored we are to celebrate with you today. As we say at Mitchell, we are family. We celebrate one another on days like today. We work together on a daily basis, learning and growing with one another. When we have differences, we do our best to work them out. We work to see the good in our peers. We are tremendously proud of you and all that you have persevered through during your high school career. Today represents so much. Please know that as you grow, you will always have your Mitchell community behind you. The best is yet to come for you all, and today begins your new journey. While you are on this journey, I want you to know that if you ever need one of us, please reach out. No matter what our futures hold, or where we end up, we share the bond. We are Marauders. I would like to extend a special thanks to the teams that work behind the scenes to make this ceremony a success. They have worked tirelessly and are still working while this ceremony is taking place. On behalf of the Mitchell community, we thank you for your hard work. These groups are the Mitchell High School administrative staff, our Mitchell High School teachers, our Mitchell High School custodial staff, Mitchell High School front office staff, and the Mitchell High School security team. It is now my pleasure to welcome and introduce some very important and special people. Without them, this celebration would not be possible. You have been there through good times and bad. You were there to celebrate the joys and successes in the classroom, to concerts, to competitions and athletic events. You were there for the support and the encouragement. You introduced these seniors into the world and have been for them all along to this point. You are the parents, family, and friends, the cornerstone of the members of this graduating class. Parents, family, and friends, the class of 2021 would like to welcome you to today's ceremony and say thanks for being them. Thanks for being there for them in this moment. Seniors, please rise and face the audience. Give these fine folks the standing ovation they deserve. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, seniors, please turn and look behind you. Here is a dedicated and committed group of people who have assisted in preparing you for the next stage of your lives. These individuals have also shared successes as well as pitfalls with you. They are the loyal and committed staff of Mitchell High School. Seniors, at this time, let's give the faculty and staff of Mitchell our special recognition. I would now like to recognize our stage guests for today's graduation ceremony. Please hold your applause until all individuals have been introduced. Honored guests, please remain standing for the introductions. Representing the Colorado Springs School District 11 Board of Education, Secretary Mr. Jim Mason. Next, I would like to introduce and welcome the central administration staff that is present today. Mr. Dan Hoff, Executive Director, and Dr. Michael Thomas, Superintendent of District 11 Schools. Turning now to the Mitchell High School administrative team. Mr. Carlos Perez, Principal. Mrs. Amy Sanchez Martinez, Assistant Principal. Mr. Jerry Monks, Assistant Principal. Mr. Byron King, Dean of Students. Mr. Jim McCoyne, Dean of Students. Mr. Felipe Ogas, Dean of Students. The next group of individuals I would like to introduce is all of our honored staff who were voted to represent this year's senior class. Mr. Ray Miller, faculty speaker. Mr. Rob Lessig, honored teacher. Mrs. Holly Havercorn, honored teacher. Miss Julia Walden, honored teacher. Miss Katie Harrington, honored teacher. Finally, our student platform guests. Mr. Roman Evangelista, valedictorian. Miss Dania Gutierrez Vargas, student body president. Miss Ayana Roberts, senior class president and changing of the tassels. Mr. Ezekiel Joseph Ratz, senior class speaker. And Miss Alyssa Pineda, she's our soloist. I would also like to recognize an important guest on the stage. This is a District 11 employee here at Mitchell, who is the parent of one of our graduates. Miss Cindy Merlot, please stand and be recognized. At this time, please welcome to the stage Miss Elisa Pineda as she provides us with the musical selection, Tightrope.
Some people long for a life that is simple and bland, tied with a ribbon. Some people won't sail the seas 'cause they're safer on land. To follow what's written, but I'd follow you to the great unknown, off to a world we call our own. Hand in my hand, and we promise to never let go. We're walking a tightrope high in the sky. We can see the whole world down below. We're walking a tightrope, never sure, never know how far we could fall. But it's all an adventure that comes with a breathtaking view. Walking a tightrope with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. With you. Ooh, 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 with you. Mountains and valleys and all that will come in between. Desert and ocean, you pull me in, and together we're lost in a dream. Always in motion, so I'd risk it all just to be with you. And I'd risk it all for this life we choose. Hand in my hand, and we promise to never let go. We're walking a tightrope high in the sky. We can see the whole world down below. We're walking a tightrope, never sure. Will you catch me if I should fall? But it's all an adventure that comes with a breathtaking view. Walking a tightrope with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. With you. Ooh, 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 with you. With you. Ooh, with you. Ooh, ooh, with you.
Thank you, Alyssa. At this time, I would like to turn our ceremony over to our student body president and student MC, Ms. Dania Gutierrez Vargas.
Throughout our 4 years, it has been an honor to work with many of you, and it has been incredible to see and witness our growth. But I also saw the struggles. I saw how a lot of us spent hours in the College and Career Center, and every day we spent in there, our desire to continue to grasp onto our dream became bigger. Many of us, beaten the odds, we continue to prosper. Appreciate the bumps that come while crossing the road, as they have molded you into what sits before us today. Remember to plant your seed and nourish it. You will grow in the right moment. Be patient and grateful for the people who have helped you on your journey. As you leave, be sure to be happy with the person you are becoming and continue to reach for opportunities and blessings. Continue to inspire hope, kindness, and compassion. Lastly, continue to make an impact with a pure heart. To the staff of Mitchell High School, you all have been rocks to many of us that have pushed us towards greatness. Growth is uncomfortable, and oftentimes we push back. In the end, we, the students at Mitchell, will forever be in your debt, and our best wishes to each of you on your personal journeys. I know this is a welcoming, but for one last time as your student body president, I want to say congratulations on your hard work and this big step towards something bigger. I love you guys. Marauders out. I would now like to invite the class of 2021 valedictorian, Mr. Roman Evangelista, to present this year's commencement address.
Good afternoon, Mitchell and fellow graduates. Before I start, I want to begin by saying congrats to each and every one of you. Today marks a milestone in our lives, for after today, we'll begin our own journeys to our own many destinies. This speech was abnormally difficult. I struggled with taking such an eventful 4 years and incorporating it into a 5-minute speech, especially taking into account the recent year against COVID. I sat and thought for endless hours trying to create this speech. Eventually, I ended with what I'm reading to you now. It comes as no shock that we are sitting here, high and mighty, with our degrees in hand, and that past 4 years in our past. And finally, a road conquered behind us. No matter how hard the years are to come, even a pandemic cannot stop us. No matter where we go or what we decide to do, each and every one of us will always be triumphant. For I know how hard it was to get to this defining hour. The pride and strength that we Marauders carry will undoubtedly carry us to and through the finish line of every and any journey. I know it's difficult to think we are sitting here attending our very own graduation. Believe me, up until now, I had a hard time accepting my high school journey was over. I also know many of us are completely at ease now knowing it's over. However, no matter how you feel, I believe each and every one of us should take a breath. Allow yourself to fully embrace the story to end, celebrate the story to come, and take any time and moment to allow your emotions to run free. Simply understand that you and the people around you have achieved a success many struggle to get to. Now I want to talk about COVID. COVID took more than ever expected. Many of us were affected, some more than others, but we all can agree COVID was a blessing and a curse. COVID took the one part of our year that we were all looking forward to. It took part of our junior and all of our senior year. When I think about my high school, I think about being a sophomore or junior, looking to be a senior, stress-free, happy that my school year is ending. Instead, the year we got was full of stress, chaos, sadness, and more. We had a crappy year thrown at us and had to deal with it every step of the way. We had to withstand a year of hardships like no other senior before us. COVID tried everything in its power to stop us from enjoying any part of our senior year. Yet we, the Mighty Marauders, possibly the last, will embody a force that is unstoppable. COVID pushed us to limits not reached before. Nevertheless, it showed us that we can take on anything and carry on. Instead of an obstacle, it became a pedestal, a medal, a testament to how much grit the class of 21 has. Before I go, I want to say thank you. Speaking on behalf of the senior class, I want to say thank you to our former teachers who made us feel understood, cared for, and protected by. I say thank you for enduring this past year with us, for as tough as it was for you, I know it's as difficult for a time as us. Sorry, that's bad. There's a lot more people than I expected. But I thank you for dealing with our late assignments, struggles, anger, and all the above. And to my fellow seniors, soon-to-be graduates, I say farewell, and nothing but good grace for our future endeavors. Never forget, we are united as one on this day, united to the end. Take care and continue to strive for success to the very end. This is Roman, the valedictorian of graduating class 2021, signing off. Thank you.
Recently, there was a competition for the honor of class speaker. A committee of staff members listened to, evaluated, and voted on who would be this year's winner. I am proud to introduce this year's committee selection for senior class speaker, Mr. Ezekiel Rotz.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ezekiel. Many of you know me by Zeke. I'm honored to be on this stage and speaking with you all. I'd like to thank the parents for coming out. I'd like to thank moms, dads, teachers alike. I'm thankful as well for our wonderful mentors that were able to make it. It has been a long school year with a lot of hardships, stress, coffee, and a good few laughs, I hope. Speaking for the class of 2021, I think we could say we're pretty tired. This year has challenged us mentally and physically. This year has posed a lot of questions in the way our future generations are taught, perhaps even perplexed the education system as a whole. The information gathered from our class will be the catalyst for better students of tomorrow. After all, we are the lost year. It was toward the end of our junior year when COVID began to affect us all. First was the initial panic and total buyout things of household essential, then the quarantine. Us being illy prepared, our education was put on pause. For a little while, some of us did get pretty comfortable at home. Sleep in, maybe watch a movie or play a game. Take your mind off things and try not to worry. Others not so much. See, the longer we stood inside, the more I feel we realized we all took for granted. The simple things like going to the store without needing a mask and the endless rows of toilet paper. Maybe not so simple things like seeing people who make you genuinely happy every day, or getting the proper guidance one may need in class. Of course, we've all adjusted and become rather accustomed to the newly learned lifestyle. So when we finally come back to senior year, hardly able to believe we've made it this far. I'm even more amazed I've done so living through such a timeline. We're met with challenges none of which any students in the past 56 years of Mitchell being open have faced, and I'm proud to say that. Out of the 56 years of Mitchell, none of the students in our athletics achievements wall have been forced to miss games because of a pandemic. Out of the 56 years, not that I know, my former thespians absolutely had to cancel shows. Miss rehearsals, miss state because of a global pandemic. Now, when I say it out loud, it sucks. We are the class that had to miss out, but when you think about it, out of 56 years, not a single one of those classes had to strive and graduate through a pandemic. Not a single class. We all, everybody here stood up and said, no, I'm not gonna let this stop me. I will not fail, and I will be a success. I will walk across that stage and show the world, show myself, I can do this. And here we are. The teachers who took initiative and continue to do what they do best. Our parents who stood by our sides and reassured us in the nights we felt there may not be a tomorrow for us to graduate. And of course, our class. We stood together in this, 6 feet apart at that, but together, in a way that no class may able to do so. We came together and we made it. We looked COVID-19, school laptops, and politics in the face and said, yeah, we're still here. We stood up and when nobody else would, made a voice for the lost year. And that's just it. We, as a team. We may not have always been a team, but whether you know it or not, that's what connects us. Even past all the years of awkward exchanges in the hallways, loads of assignments, and questionable cafeteria food, the struggle is what united us. When you look back many years from now, I want you to feel proud, because despite all the dances we've lost, the games, the shows, the small moments that make you feel alive, we did good, and we did something good for those younger than us, and in the end, you made it. Just like you hoped you would, many of you now will go and continue this faceted journey we like to call life, off to be successful entrepreneurs, I hope, business owners, soldiers, students, and many of us won't look back. Be excited, for now you are the future. And being the future, we're also the past. We get out of our seats quite fast. This year has left us impatient and ready to pass. But before you leave the class, may I remind you a service we did, alas. We showed everybody it could be done, from at home, from at school, from a different state, and even from a job. The students here made history. The teachers and parents here have instilled their duties in history, and I'm proud of you all. Thank you so much for coming.
Each year, the senior class votes for and elects the teacher they would like to give. Sorry, I messed up. Sorry. They would like to be the readers of the graduation names and also who would represent the faculty to give the farewell address. It is my honor to present to you the Mitchell High School teachers. This seniors selected to present. Oh my God, I can't. It is my honor to present to you the Mitchell High School teachers. These seniors selected to present this year's address, Mr. Ray Miller.
It's all good. And I gotta follow your speech, Zeke? Wow. All right. Well, good afternoon, Marauders. First of all, it's an honor to give this farewell address. It's fitting, if you know what I mean. So thank you. Secondly, I'd like to thank all the family, friends, and the Mitchell staff for being here to celebrate the class of 2021. And I thank you for supporting these young people throughout their journey. You are instrumental. I've given a lot of speeches for Mitchell in 15 years, but not this one. So thank you again. To be honest and real, many speeches are forgettable. So I'm going to keep mine concise and to the point, 4 points to be exact, and maybe you'll remember it. My first point, enjoy and celebrate the good things, the positive things, regardless if they're big or small. We have to. It's a must. Life's too short to get caught up in the negative. Positivity is powerful, and it can get you through dark and difficult times, but you have to acknowledge and celebrate it. Point number 2, don't take the time with friends and family for granted. And remember, family isn't always blood. I didn't want to mention the Rona in this speech, but I truly believe that it really highlighted that the time we spend with loved ones shouldn't go to waste. These are the times where memories are made, conversations happen, and goodness is created. Hug the people you love and enjoy the time with them, for it can be taken away in an instant. Tell them you love them. It's a must. Point 3, find a place you are wanted and valued for who you are and your skills. If you are not wanted somewhere or in a relationship, do what you can to get out. You don't deserve that, and you are worth more than that. Avoid toxic situations, especially if you're told you aren't wanted. Be around those that want and value you. Don't settle for less. Finally, as I was crafting the speech, I was looking for inspiration. I realized I had it in front of me every day. My daughter, Jade. She's a Wilson Elementary Wildcat. Every morning before I leave for school or drop her off, I give her a hug and a kiss, and I always tell her, be kind, be helpful, every day. Be kind, be helpful. Being a teacher, I dispense advice on the daily. But what do I tell my own child? Be kind, be helpful. I want to leave you all with that same advice. Be good to people, be good to yourself, and be kind. Be helpful to those around you. Be selfless. And when you lift others around you, you lift yourselves. We need more of that in this world. High school is temporary. You go through high school, you don't go to high school. And as sad as it sounds, our mission is done here. Time for our next mission, the next adventure. Congratulations to the Mitchell High School Mighty Marauders, class of 2021. I love you all. Be kind, be helpful. Marauders out.
I would like to invite Mr. Everett to the podium for some special recognitions.
Winston Churchill once said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." This year, the Mitchell Marauders have 10 retirees. I'm going to read your names. If you are here, please stand and be recognized. Carol Battle, Community Liaison. Luka Maximovich, Night Building Tech. Assad Heldick, Senior High School Building Manager. Vicki Schultz, Educational Assistant. Greg Berryman, Japanese. Jamie Cushenberry, Social Worker. Joelle Schwell, Social Worker. Mr. Jim McCoyne, Dean of Students. Mr. John Werman, Administrative Assistant. Isaac Woodfork, Colonel. On behalf of our school community, I would like to offer our sincere thanks for all you have done to give the life over the years. Seniors, please stand and express your gratitude for their years of service in education.
Thank you, Mr. Everett, and thank you, retirees, for your commitment and dedication to the education profession, and especially to all of us at Mitchell High School. At this time, our assistant principal, Mrs. Amy Sanchez Martinez, will make the presentation of the senior class.
Graduates, it was very difficult to put words together to express what all of us at Mitchell want you to remember about your accomplishment today and our time together over recent years. We have all invested a great deal of time, energy, effort, and love into one another. A few of my words during a celebration cannot possibly encapsulate all of this the way I would hope to. Because of that, on behalf of our administrative team, our staff, students, and fellow alumni of Mitchell High School, I want to give you some reminders and expectations as our relationship after today will change. First and foremost, you seep with excellence. We expect you to act and be treated as such. You are leaders. We expect you to shine. Never hide your light. Radiate your light wherever you are and wherever you go. Second, you are sacred. Behave as you are sacred, and you will be drawn into places of distinction as you will find yourself in situations and places that you never saw possible as a younger version of yourself. There will be times in life when you feel buried. Remember that these are the times when you have been planted and you are going to blossom soon. Finally, you are a powerhouse. Leave a legacy. You are more resilient as young adults than many individuals who are twice your age. Keep in mind that the difficulties in life have not made you better. Your reaction to these difficulties created your excellence. We are now fellow alumni. You are joining the ranks of Marauder alumni worldwide. We care for one another. We take care of each other. And much of the commonalities among this comes from achieving excellence despite an outsider's view that we can't obtain it. We cannot attain excellence despite those who doubt it. We're able to take any situation and transform it into something beautiful. And we take every situation and leave it better than how we found it. We expect you to continue this legacy and do it to the best of your ability. Graduates, please remember these words as an expression of our love for you. The class of 2021 seeps with excellence. The class of 2021 is sacred. The class of 2021 is a powerhouse. And it is now my pleasure to present to you, Dr. Thomas, the class of 2021.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You have reached a milestone in your lives that is very momentous. And I know this past year has been one that seemingly we even questioned, would we even be able to celebrate this milestone? And I'm so glad that we're able to be here in person to really recognize 13 years of your accomplishments, getting you set for what your future holds. And as you've heard from many speakers here this afternoon, your future is bright. No matter what it is that you choose to do, know that the staff, the families, and the broader community hold you up and support you for whatever those dreams are. I am proud as your superintendent to accept the class of 2021. And on behalf of the staff and administration, I now welcome our board secretary, Mr. Jim Mason, to come forward and confer officially the class of Mitchell High School 2021.
Good afternoon. Staff, faculty, parents and guardians, special guests, and of course, graduates of the class of 2021. Congratulations to each and every one of you. It is absolutely a privilege to be here with you this afternoon. Yes, you have had a challenging journey. Just as life will have it, you have endured and you have prospered. We're all very, very proud of you. 50 years today, I graduated from high school. May 19th, 1971. And yes, half a century ago, we had challenges and we endured them just as you have. I was a poor black boy down in Conway, Arkansas. Our challenge was integration, segregation. Being the first little black boy to integrate the white school, Conway Junior High School. I was scared. We had challenges. Every era, every generation will have challenges. That is not the question. The only question is, what are you going to do about those challenges? And how will you react? And how will you survive and overcome? Because you will. Life demands that you overcome and that you prosper. It is our job in District 11 to ensure that you are equipped with the tools to prosper, to overcome. I am proud to report, I think we have produced and provided for you everything you need to have a very prosperous and peaceful and enduring life. It will be up to you whether or not you use them, but we have provided them. I ask 3 actions of you. Number 1, this weekend, I ask each and every one of you to go to your parents together and then individually and say, thank you, Mom, thank you, Dad, thank you, Aunt, thank you, Uncle, thank you, cousin. Thank you, extended family and special friends. The second thing I ask you to do is go find a little quiet area and write a letter to yourself that is to be read 20 years from this day. You will know what to write. Give the letter to your parents to keep for you. The third thing I ask you to do is to reevaluate your friends. Do they respect you? Do you respect them? Are you proud of them? Do they challenge you? Finally, on behalf of District 11 Board of Education, I am pleased to accept the class of 2021 for the conferring of diplomas and announce you graduated. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mason. Okay, Marauders, we have been presented, recommended, and accepted. All that is left for us to do is what we have been working and waiting for, and that is to walk across the stage to receive our diploma. Would the first row of seniors please rise and move towards the ramp for distribution of the diplomas? I would like to invite to the podium our first faculty reader, Mr. Rob Lessig.
Oh my.
Bryce Bonhoff. Caitlin Freeman. Jaden Webster. Jakelinda Carnell. Montavian Abston. Melanie Alarcon Payan. Yasmin Albert. Jaime Alvarez Chaparro. Dale Alfiera. Rosalinda Ambrise. Juan Anderson. Melanie Michelle Arroyo Perez. Jaritza Ayala. Kalia Babers. Jaden Bell. Brianna Bermudez de la Rosa. Demetris Biglow. Avidad Blanqui. Thank you. Alexander Caceres Diaz. Xavier Cheney, Belgium. Macy Davenport. Oh no. Brisa. Brisa. What is it? De La Torre. Thank you so much. Madison Dejan. Odlanier Diaz Silva. Savannah Birch. Haley Burns. Vanessa Caraveo. Alexandria Carlton. Hassan Chassip. Alan Chavez. Emma Clapper. Caleb Coker. Ariana Dickerson. Yasmin Dominguez. Karen Dominguez Hernandez. Hannah Donato.
Alexandria Hope Dorn. Are you? Christopher John Dupree. Elijah Griffin. Morgan Hebert. Evelyn Estrada. Roman Evangelista. Haley Fears. Hazel Fears. Diana Felicito Valdez. Alejandra Flores Ceballos. Isaiah Franzen. Ulysses Correa Manrique. Gracelyn Cunningham. Haley Duzenak. Donovan Dykes. Robert Eggleton. Matthew Foos. Marcus Ford. Dominic Gaffield. David Gambrell. Jose Games Vasquez. Grisel Gare. Chloe Garcia. Colin Kern. Isaac Kim. Yemi Gonzalez Perez. Kyle Gonzalez McGraw. Xavier Gonzalez. Amaya Gonzalez. Michelle Gorostieta. Andres Gorostieta Chavez. Jasmine Grajeda Ruiz. Omar Guzman Chacon. Dania Gutierrez Vargas. Logan Gibson. Caden Harem. Leticia Hernandez Hernandez. Bernardino Hernandez Perez. Anthony Hopkins. Rebecca Horizon. Janaya Kirkbride.
Morel Xavier Larkin. Noah Sky Larson. Hannah Grace Lewis. Antonio McConnell Dobson. Catherine Ann McCreary. Angelia Medina. Larry Mendoza. Ethan Merlot. Myra Jaramillo Pantoja. Raven Jennings.
Xavier Johnson. Javelin Jones. Carolina Juvera. Brandon Kennis.
Everilda Floridalma Lopez Lopez. Italy Porfia Lozano Hernandez. Joe Henry Luevanos Ramos. Alexander Allen Likens. Patricio Ronald Milne III. Jaquarius Marquez Moore. Isaac Alexander Mora. Cynthia Giselle Morales Yanez. Rebecca Samari Moreno Moreno. Ian Patrick Mullen. Tierra Ijane McCampbell. Cade Evan Overstreet. Zachariah David Pacheco. Herman Perez. Alma Perez Gonzalez. Angela Perez Trujillo. Tatiana Isabella Phillips. Abrielle Marin. Alyssa Brianna Pineda. Diego Martinez Lopez. Leslie Martinez Solis. Gerardo Antonio Navarro Remigio. Tru Kwa Uin. Case Poli. Alejandra Pulido Sandoval. Ezekiel Ratz. Leonardo Ramirez. Ilani Nicole Rivera Morales. Ayana Janelle Roberts.
Carter Adam Shoemaker. Kaylani Lee Smith. Richard Smith. Alonzo Yair Solario Leon. Tanner James Thompson. Logan Richard Tolliver. Athena Jade Rodriguez. Tiajane Christian Eve Lee Scott. Daniel Sieben. Raina Michelle Session. Erica Nicole Schill.
Christian Daniel Ontiveros Almaraz. Selena Estrella Ortevez. Ricky Josiah Ortiz.
Haley Marie Stahl. Keith Mason Stewart. Kaylin Chavone Stiles. Andrew Wyatt Stuyvesant. Isaac Matthew Trujillo. Isaac Trujillo. Pedro Ivan Trujillo Gonzalez. Angel Uribe Cobayan. Raul Javier Valdez. Connor Daniel Valade. Samantha Hillary Vizcarra. Devin Ryan Wagner. Jaden Krista Whalen. Raina Jessica Wilkerson. Azariah Hananiah Williams. Andrew Mitchell Stout. Sebastian Daniel Suarez. Lee Ann Taylor. Kenyu Tio. Matthew Daniel Terrazas. Matthew Leonard LaRue Thompson. Mariana Valtiera Navarrete. Ronnie Derek Williams. Darion Jamal Wilson. Caden Jacob Williams. Genesis Jenny Zamaripa. Michelle Nicole Villalobos.
Kajay Kennedy.
Samantha Isabel Garcia.
Manuel Adame Chavez. Carlos Adame Chavez. Zena Casares Diaz. Kimberly Alaman.
Amy Vargas Delgado. Alondra Valdiera Taran.
Jose Cruz Suarez.
Juan Ruiz Smith.
Kai Holdridge, he's currently in the military serving our country as we speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, at Mitchell High School, we have a tradition known as the Faculty Gauntlet. Each year, this gauntlet welcomes the incoming freshmen into Mitchell on their first day, and it congratulates the outgoing seniors on graduation day. At this time, I would like to invite our faculty to position themselves for the gauntlet. Down south on the track, going on to the south field. For the changing of the tassels, please welcome to the podium your senior class president, Ayana Roberts.
Okay, guys, so the time that we've been waiting for, take your tassel, move it to the left. We did it, guys, 2021, come on.
Thank you, Ayana. Seniors, that wind must have really picked up. Seniors, as we launch you out into the world today, please remember the impact you have made through your legacy at our school. You are brave, you are kind, and you are resilient. Every experience that we shared, no matter how triumphant, simple, complicated, difficult, or joyful, made us all who we are in this moment as we prepare for the next steps in life. Each of you are successful in some way. Today is an excellent accomplishment. You got to own that. But I assure you that your best is yet to come. Remember this, our job as parents is to push our kids to be better than us. Our job as educators is to push our students to be better than us. The future is now in your hands. We care for you, we love you, and we will miss you. We are forever familia. Seniors, please stand. Like we say at 1205 Powder Drive, you are dismissed. Seniors, make your way to the faculty gauntlet.
I'm 15 for a moment, caught in between 10 and 20, and I'm just dreaming, counting the ways to where you are. I'm 22 for a moment, and she feels better than ever, and we're on fire, making our way back from Mars. 15, there's still time for you, time to buy and time to lose. 15, there's never a wish better than this, when you only got 100 years to live.